Ooh, and it's not stealing if I take it. Nice, I will take it. Okay, so if we go to the journal, got the Fistful of Digits. We'll not do these side quests just yet. Collecting the grave fees as well. So we need to speak to the boss of the town in order to get a power regulator. And he's supposedly at the top of the tower. Yeah. Logs. Have to go to bed. Need to be up at 3:30 in the night, our time. Oh, damn. Yeah, you go get some sleep. I assume you're getting up either super early for work or super early for a long trip somewhere. Either way, have a good night. Thank you for popping by. Always nice to see you. Edgewater Saltuna Canning Facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health. Schedule sick leave with a... You have to schedule sick leave. Foreman or supervisor. Be considerate towards other members of the family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. Yada yada yada. Work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. And if you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with the local vicar. What? Crazy shit. It's through here. Oh, this is the cannery floor. We don't need to go there yet. Got a long trip. Okay, well, I hope you have a good trip. Take care. Up we go.
Miss Holcomb, I need to explain this big lesson. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long.
Seems we've got a
Oh,
guest.
I interrupted it.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I'm pretty sure you would. Welcome a random stranger at the gates. So, are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do
Judge on
wish you'd
looks.
show your uniform a little more respect.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits.
I thought I was
Been a
someone
few
else.
seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs a repair. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing.
I might take it, though. Thank you.
Power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him.
Ow.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Don't like this guy's face. Me neither. I bet this is where the deserters are. When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Okay. What a surprise. I never would have guessed, or I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power. Or do you mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. These people won't take kindly.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Okay. You want me to solve your deserter problem? I charge by the head? Damn, no, why first?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
This has an uncanny valley thing going on. Yeah, definitely. Well, none of what you're telling me is my problem.
It's our problem, not yours, but I'm asking for your help. If those workers don't come back, Edgewater is going to collapse. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay. How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay. And they must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
I'll see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Okay, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Okay, cool.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Companions! You've gained a companion. They're characters that join you in your adventures and do things for you. Sweet. Alright, come along, Kaylee. I mean, Pavati. She's totally Kaylee. Let's be...
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
We're out. We're in the elevator, but okay. Let's leave the cannery entirely.
Mister, can we talk? Sorry.
I just tried, but
Got a
okay.
minute? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Alright. Figures Reed didn't exactly strike me as the honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
You know this Adelaide that Reed mentioned?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. Alls I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Can't leave it like that. Why were they arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
How well do you know the deserters? Do you work with them, families, friends, blah, blah,
I don't
blah?
know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Yeah, well, this town has issues.
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but Every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. What do we need to talk to a vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power... flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Where do we find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
The church is the only clean thing. Cool. Alright, couldn't hurt.
Thanks.
Stop by.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Oh, she's
That's
so
what my dad
wholesome.
used to say anyways.
Okay, let's go then. So we go find ourselves a vicar. Ah. Vicar Max is that way, the botanical lab is out that way.
I'm sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out.
What else is there in town? I remember there being vendors. Might be a good idea. Go and talk to some of the vendors in this town as well. You got distracted by a kitty cat. Nice. The best way to get distracted.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
The what?
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
Okay, does she actually come in? Yes, she does.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
What incident?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
Oh, well, okay then.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Got questions.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Yeah. Blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater.
Do us both a favor and don't try to prove your point. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
There was.
Go right ahead.
Anyone I should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Plague? Did we hear about a plague? Plague that's supposed to be going around? She demanded brushes. Aww.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Are you done being delusional, or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
Oh yeah, that's natural selection. And if you don't work hard enough, they let you die?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Okay, well, let's see what you sell.
Music to my ears.
Okay. Damn, dude sells quite a few weapons. Oh, look at that. Excellent looking. Telescoping staff. We got the revolver. How does that compare to this? The DPS is lower. Individual hits, and it has a knockback. I do like that. Oh, and then there's the mods here, right. Worker outfits, troop armors. We'll worry about armor later. So what do these do? Toughened, increased body armor and helmet armor rating against physical damage. Range weapon mod, magazine changes the weapon's damage type to shock. Oh, and then there's like special versions of the weapons. Maxwell. Special knockdown ability. Dervish Mist, adrenaline booster. Speedy movement to melee attack speed. Okay, cool. And then they've got a sawn-off shotgun as well. I want a rifle though. Here we go, light assault rifle. Alrighty, alrighty. What are we looking at here? I have 50 bits. Nope, can't afford that shit. Guys, I need to take a quick bio break. I'll BRB. Don't go anywhere. All right. Get on back there. You can't keep me here. I'm not some caged animal. I'm not here for your amusement. Definitely you are. So, oh. Oh, we got a barber's shop. Let's go check out the barber shop.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Oh, well, that's nice to know. Conrad, hello.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please
Wasn't a very
don't
old
touch
corpse.
anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Blah.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Your haircuts usually come with free lectures.
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is one of the guys who, yeah, Silas sent us to collect his dues. Speaking of, we'll come to that in a moment. Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Aha, you're the corpse dresser. Okay. I got questions for you.
Go ahead.
So, what do you know about the plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers.
Wow, he's pretty
in many
open about
months.
it.
I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
Wow, would you like a tissue? I have some right here. You know, just wipe the tears off. Yeah, come on. Okay, get yourself together. I know it's tough losing friends and family. Hey. What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Today's the day I cancel my sub to your channel. No, I'm joking. So, what you described sounds like a flu.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Why don't you treat all workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Please tell me there's not a bottle of lotion next to the tissue box. No, of course not. The bottle of lotion is over there. But that's not mine, that's Shy's. I should stop talking now as well. Oh my god. So, whose idea was this?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet?
Yeah, terrible man.
Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Lazy then. Cool. It's not thoughtful, that's just privilege of position. You seem enthusiastic about the place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Exhausting.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Beg you please shut up. You brought it up. I'm just telling you as it is. Alright then. You mean you're broke? Oh no, I don't understand a word you just said. You use words with 5 syllables in them. What the fuck?
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees.
So you're gonna get thrown in the river when you die. Sweet.
I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
No, he won't. That will take effort. No, what he will do instead is tie your corpse to the back of a feral canid, slap it on the arse, and let it run off into the wilderness. Let the thing do the work for it. Yeah. Simple no would have been fine. Less is more, dude. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. Oh, that's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU, dude.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Well, okay, I'll let you know if I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Think on that one for a while then and see what else what does he have around here? Toss ball cards. Okay. Energy cells. God, look at this state. This guy's talking about hygiene. What the hell have you been doing over here? Butchering a cow? It's gross. Okay, well, that's too bad for the guy. Alright, on to the vicar.
Yep, 2 whole cans of salted.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Too clean. Yes, that's a weird thing. Too clean, right? Pretty cool church. Pick up an OSI vial. The hell is... Also, is that like an obsidian skull? What the hell kind of church is this? Sign me up. Corpse dressing is a bloody business. Well, that's true, yeah, but I'm just saying, he was like bitching about hygiene and he hasn't even cleaned up after himself. Yeah, for him it is, yeah, not normally, but for him, apparently, it's a very bloody business. Yeah. Hello, you the vicar?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
Maximum Vicar.
And Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Okay, I like this guy. How do you know I'm an outsider, other than the fact that I'm wearing Marauder armor?
I've never seen you before. And there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Okay. Maybe it's because you're dismissive, quite inappropriate for a vicar, or I'm a bit surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually. I'll go with the first one. Like, dude, you're just very dismissive.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Sounds like you're a terrible vicar. Now, isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Is this a math church? God, I hope not. Oh my goodness. You just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
What kind of advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Yeah, I've heard that one from the barber butcher dude. Is that all you're selling here, dude?
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
All you've got are platitudes about enjoying the work. Have you looked around lately?
Have you? These people need something. Anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it, and it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them.
Yeah, this guy is no shepherd book, that's for sure. Alright, Pavati wanted to ask you about this whole thing with Reed and the deserters. Tried and true words of corporate manipulation, yes.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Let's just be blunt. Cut power to the deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
That a bad thing? So what do you think of Adelaide's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So what do you advise? Or I'm not intelligent enough? Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls. True, but nope. What do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Oh, you don't need a union. We're a family. Yes. That's exactly how this goes. Okay, just talk everyone into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like I got my work cut out for me. Thank you for a waste. Or is that possible first?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why would a vicar be after banned heretical books?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
The Necronomicon? If the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text, or I need to know a little bit more about the book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not
It's a
only
Union
a beautiful
pamphlet.
relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Okay, I'll look for it.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Collector's domicile. So he tells us we should probably get everybody back together here, and I was thinking the same thing. Because, got to agree with Tobson, they will all die separate from each other if they're divided. And if he's willing to start making amends, okay. Comes the new power. Deliver Reed's message to Adelaide and come back to town because he's cutting off the power. Adelaide and her people are camped outside the botanical lab north of Edgewater. And then we make our decision how we do this, right? List full of digits. While we're in town, we should probably do this, though, before we run off. Collect Doc Maybell's finger... Oh, that's the finger ones. Grave matter, that's what we're going to track. Collect Conrad's grave sites. He can't afford to pay. It might be worth mentioning this to Silas. Let's go talk to Silas first about that. He might have an idea of what he wants for collateral. Go do that. You guys still talking about
The day at the cannery.
salt tuna?
Go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Okay, Silas. I wonder if the vicar wants to... He said he wants to keep the book out of layman hands, but at the same time, he seems to, like, revere what it is. So he's probably not planning to destroy it, right? And I'm guessing the geothermal plant is either that building there or over there somewhere.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Silas!
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
Him? What are you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here.
Ah.
Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Ah, sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
About the fees you wanted.
Run into any trouble?
Yeah, Conrad says he can't afford to pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Suggesting extortion?
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
I love that. You expect him to be, no. Just find some way to convince him. I'm talking about extortion. Like, oh, yeah, that's the word. Extortion. Intimidation. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'll take a look. Oh, of course. You should definitely do that. That's a good idea, sir. Yeah. The writing in this game was so fun. Mantisaur. I don't want to meet the Mantisaur. I don't want to see that at all. Ever. Even on the screen as a picture. Alright. Let's see.
What can I do for you?
Medical 15, you've got to had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine. It's a shame I can't do that. Can I just go in here? Yeah. I'm just going to be a minute. Just looking for your bathroom. Shut the door. Shut the door. Jesus. Sneaking. Examine. Letter from Phyllis. Conrad, receptionist, shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it whatever it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing the body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell his teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a signal next time when you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Okay. So, because the receptionist had shot himself, the guy would be like, they'd have to pay a fine for that or something. That's kind of what I'm getting there. Found a note from Phyllis to Conrad. You could use the information to convince him to pay the gravesite fees. Yeah, I will reveal this to the town if you don't. Alright, I know about Eugene. Why not use the teeth as collateral?
You know about Eugene? How?
None of your business. Oh, I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things.
Yeah, that too.
I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open.
You shouldn't.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene.
How proud.
He took them to his grave.
So you didn't take them out? Okay, I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Sure you can.
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I don't care. I'm just here to collect.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
All right. Cool. Ew. That was gross. Okay. So then we've got Phyllis herself. Martin Abernathy is apparently the special case. Is he in here?
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Oh boy. Let's shut the door. This is gonna be weird. Hi.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Handguns, wave your gun. Hand over all your bits. That'd be a way to get this done. Not gonna do that though. I'm tempted. Oh man. Why does the game put these choices in front of me? No, I'm not a marauder.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Okay, you want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist?
Sure.
Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Okay, so you're Martin Abernathy.
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
Yeah, Silas sent me. You owe him money.
So Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta pay him a burial tax. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Told me everything. How long did you think you could keep it a secret?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying.
Yep.
Not long for this world.
You don't look healthy, dude.
The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the sky.
Can we do this less poetically,
Don't
please?
say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
No, he doesn't.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Okay. Depends what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I got questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy the medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Okay, so company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Same difference, yeah. Alright, I assume there are guards here.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Okay, what can you tell me about them?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Alright, I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything I should know about the community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Oh, how dare they. Taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Well, I'll leave you be. You should probably do that for him pretty quickly, right?
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What? What's it to you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Dude actually does look fucking sick. I'm sorry, but he looks sick. He's got symptoms of something, and you're saying it's psychosomatic.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Okay, that makes it sound even more shady. Let me worry about that.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
You got a black market going for medicine, huh? Smuggle medicine under the table. Well, he's paying me. Can you match that?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Dodgy business. Okay, who's next? Ludwig Miller and Phyllis Granger. Let's go to Ludwig first. Spectrum vodka. A glass for every class. This is not the landing pad. Guess we'll walk around the outside. We're right back out front again where the gravesite is. Okay, fine. What's up here? Another domicile. Again, I'm not going to steal from people. I'm not that kind of asshole. But, if I see something that doesn't have a stealing icon on it, I'm taking it. It ain't nailed down. Security shunt by cartridges. Thug kit. Armor mod. Increases melee and defense skills. There is no door for the bathroom. And it's literally like you walk into someone's house as they're taking a shit. There's nothing you can unsee there. That's with you for life. Okay. Yeah, I remember one of the weird things about this game, like, it's giving you a marker to somewhere outside of a town. It will show you where to go to the nearest exit from the town, not the exit closer to the actual destination. I fell for that a lot, and I was like, what? It's not out here, it's over there now. Then I realized what it was doing, so... I'm guessing all these houses are probably, like, longer in use. Here we go, here's the landing pad. This is where our smuggler should have landed. Didn't, because he was a smuggler. Adreno? Yes, please. Alright. Use that. Criminal activities. You didn't warn me about this before doing it. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are considered illegal activities are frowned upon by society.
Clever.
Bit cartridge, jeweled ring. Ooh, tossball card. And an Adreno. Nice. In that bin. I don't see red on any of this, so I'm taking it. Free money. Gourmet salt tuna fillets. Bolter pistol. Weapon parts. Well, this is kind of hidden in a sense, but not from the door still. Again, you open this door, you see somebody taking a crap. And there's no getting around that. Road that goes around town. Ludwig?
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
No, you okay? You seem confused, dude.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Okay, you have gotten even more confusing. Gotta watch out for the mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant.
Pooping with friends. Don't want to do that.
Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
Oh boy.
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Alright, John Connor, calm down. Your resistance needs another gun. I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few
Naturally.
bitcoins. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
No, so what do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Deal with the mechanical scout. If I'm going after the scout, I could use a couple of pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Aim for the glowing bits. Gotcha. Okay. Silas sent me. Owes you your gravesite fees, dude.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
No, he didn't, but yeah, I'm tempted. He did. He's asking for a little extra to furnish the Resistance with mechanical repellent. Yes.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll take those. I'll make sure Silas gets them. Sure. I got questions now about your sanity, but more importantly, what do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially?
Guard the landing pad.
Strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Okay.
Go on.
What do you got against mechanicals, bro? Why are you gonna be hating?
Mechanical just stands there, just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
Pretty sure that's what they're programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs.
They're taking our jobs.
Away our livelihoods. They will take away our very lives.
All right, I'll let you be, crazy man. Oh, skill points. Okay, what do we want to put this into? Some medical. 5 into medical. Let's get this closer to 20. I'm already pretty good on social stuff. Try and get some more into long guns. I could just get medical to 20, actually. What? Some into dialogue. Yeah, because my adjusted skill value is actually up into 30s for that, so... Get that up into 30 for lie. I'm doing good with the lying here. Lying is getting very good for me. Or we could just put it into stealth. No, I already put some into stealth, didn't I? So... Alright. Let's go with this. Let's get medical up to 20. Apply that. Time dilation hits. Unlocked a hit feature for the time dilation. Yeah, that was for long guns, right? Location hit effects. Let's have a look around, see what we can get. Vending machines. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice. Offer a variety of items to purchase. Of course they do. Mostly consumables, but also some armor. Would be pretty cool to get once I can afford it. I have 171 bits. Get a helmet. A standard troop armor. About these guys, what do they sell? Hunting rifles. Okay. Assault rifle. That costs 600? My old hibernation suit. I should probably sell some of this as well, right? Let's oh, I can only sell junk. That gave me quite a bit. I had a load of junk items in. So I will sell my old armor. I'm gonna sell the shovel. I don't need that. I didn't look at this bolter pistol either. That's out of stock. Really not working. Gotta run. We still good for that VC tomorrow? Yeah, certainly. Let me know when you're available. I'm assuming later in the afternoon. And we'll have a chat. Board approved. Spacer's Choice stuff. Grenade launcher. Plasma rifle. Sentry saber. It's mostly just random shit. And then that's the same vending machine as before. So it comes down to this. Do I want to buy armor? Elite troop armor. That's 500. Damn. Defense helmet though. That looks pretty good. 17. You're off all day tomorrow? Okay, no problem. Well, I've got some stuff to do in the morning, so I've got to get some recording work done for Battletech. So sometime after midday, I'll be available. Assuming you don't get called into work. Yeah. So I'll give you a poke on Discord sometime like early afternoon, if that works, and we'll see what we can make work. But yeah, in the morning I need to get some editing and recording work done because I'm way behind. So I'm going to hit the bricks running and we'll talk in the afternoon. We could also just get a basic riot helmet, right? Can I compare that to what I'm currently wearing? Like, there's a compare, but I can only compare it with stuff in here. It doesn't put my currently equipped. Yep, will do. See you then, dude. Take care. Well, a new helmet might be a good idea. I'll take that now. I remember really needing, like... There we go. A lot of good armor in this. That's going to give me one-handed melee. I don't really care if I lose that or not. We're going up from 4 to 17 armor. Oh, yeah. Cool. Voice. Adios indeed. Okay, and then we can... I don't think I want to actually sell that. I'm just going to break it down. Now, what about this plasma pistol? What does this do compared to this pistol? Way better damage, better magazine, different type of magazine that uses light, has a stagger effect, and we can modify the barrel and magazine. Interesting. Okay, this would be good actually because the sawed-off shotgun and the pistol use the same ammo pool. So this gives me more stuff. I only have 2 energy cells though. You know what? Shotgun for close-up boom boom work. Yeah. Alright. Anything else? I can now travel to the landing pad from my ship. Okay, yeah, you can you can get your ship to fly to any of these landing pads on remote. So that'll be cool. Alright. Let's switch to plasma. We don't have many ammo cartridges for that though, so I don't know. This guy wants us to kill robot. And I think it's just around the outside of town, so we'll probably deal with this first. Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember this quest. Quick save the game. Also, before I do anything else, I want to look at the companion's ledger. Shows me anything I need to know about them. We can give them new weapons and stuff. She has an ability, I think. Also got a basic body armor. I should have given her a helmet. Should have given her my helmet. We can change things as well, like a follow distance, the type of weaponry she could use, whether she's aggressive or passive. Offensive. Yeah, so she'll only fire if she's fired upon. Defensive. But I like to have them aggressive. They're kind of like my, you know, my early warning system for bad guys I don't see. There's no perk points available yet. But she's got a special ability, and I don't know how to... How do I see that? Oh, there it is, Overload. Barty slams down the hammer, creating a blast wave and shocks enemies and stuns auto mechanicals. Knocks the target to the ground and renders them unconscious for a few seconds. I activate that by pressing X, I guess. Nice river of lava. Oh. And things. What is this? Pathology log. Mating habits of something. Space's Choice assignment, Terra 2 decided to study the Terra Ray mating habits. Female Terra Rays have a nesting in the area in the morning, returning in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny and bright. They build displays with these objects, form what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If they like what they see, the two go off and nest together in a nearby tree. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me next site. Don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. I think he expects his assistants to also have legs. But they're not going to need this anymore. Oh, shit! That was alive? I thought that was dead. Okay, Cool. Okay. Look at these little things. Oh shit, they're aggressive!
Don't mess with us.
Does everything on this planet want to kill me? What is that shit doing down there? That's weird. Those must be the shiny things. We just interrupted a mating ritual. I feel so bad now. It's over here. There's stuff all over the place to look at. So these are containers. Marauder, ringleader, and lookouts, and hooligans. I'm gonna take... Oh boy, that guy is tough. Alright. Plasma pistol time. And I ran out of ammo. Ah! Okay, Pavati's down. I may have made a bit of a miscalculation with this. Boss is down. Oh, crap. Guy outflanked me. Those headshots. Boom. Boom. Yeah. I keep forgetting I've got that special ability. Yep, up you get. Tis but a flesh wound. Damn. Toss ball card. Why can't I take their armor? Energy weapon and heavy ammo. Let's have a look. So now we've got 30 rounds for this. Where'd the other guy go? Here he is. Heavy ammo hunting rifle. And what were they looting? Sure grip, toughened bit cartridges, and a revolver. Okay. We're picking up some good stuff. Hunting rifle needs heavy ammo. The revolver... Right, I'm gonna swap that out for that. You know what? We got a light machine gun. Also uses light ammo. That uses heavy ammo. Let's go with a long option now. And then we've got a blade versus that one. Let's have a look. Saber is still better, but the individual hit damage, the saber can swing faster. The individual hit damage from this is better though. I think the faster swing is going to be better for me. Alright, let's have a look. I'm sneezy today. Auto-mechanical scout. Is it aggressive? Damaged mechanical sentry.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, hello. Oh. Hey.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the way.
I gathered, yeah.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
We get to keep him now? Oh, don't you owe me something for the repairs there, dude?
I don't reckon Jeremy understands the concept of trade.
We should do.
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward.
It is programmed with that response, though.
Programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Alright, this is ridiculous and I'm done.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Anything else in the junkyard we can get? What? Combat drone? You fix this? We can have it as a bodyguard? Light and heavy ammo? Who's just throwing this shit away? Well, we can tell, our friend, a paranoid John Connor wannabe, that we blew the drone up. You heard that gunfire lately? Yeah, that was me blowing up that drone. Totally wasn't me fighting wild animals and bandits. More ammo. Light pistol. Whoever lives here, I'm stealing their dinner, and their bread, and their juice. Mock apple juice. Best kind of not actual apple juice available. Mag picks. Fast ration pills. And a couple of crates here as well, bits. Again, who's just junking bit cartridges? This is the cargo area. Oh, people just chilling out here? Is this a back room? Into the cannery? It probably is. Oh, look at these. Okay, did we get everybody's fees? No, we still have Phyllis Daly. Not Phyllis, is it Phyllis Daly? Not Phyllis Daly, is it? It's Phyllis something. I know Phyllis Daly was from Fallout, the character that we killed, the quest giver. A grave matter. I guess we'll find out if it's Phyllis Daly. If her name is Phyllis Daly, we'll not shoot her first. Let me go back to the guy and turn this quest in, though. And then we'll try and get this last... they'll probably want something as well. Get this last grave fee done. Sift through the inventory as well at some of this stuff that we have. You know what, I think if I'm not going to use that, I'm going to break it down. To also break down both of these pistols, because I'm not going to use those. I may keep the shotgun, and I may keep the light machine gun just backups. What did we get here? Backpack, Nightingale Step, reduced noise when moving. Increased carry capacity, very useful. Melee weapon mod decreases loss of weapon durability on use. That's bad. I don't plan on doing a lot of melee though, so probably not useful. Alright, Miller, where you at? You in here? You're in here.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the scout.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Yeah, it's better than what I
You're
actually
a
did.
passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid a secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
I'll let you know if I find it.
Double soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Which they've been likely to do at any time in the last few years. Christ. Okay. Let's go get toilet gun. Swear to God, if that's what it's called, I'm out. Slices, dices, and cauterizers. I mean, the melee weapons in this game do look good. I've just never been a melee fan. So the cantina's this way.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No, not really. Which one, though? This one. No, this is the storage room. Well, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, there. Aha. A sealed bundle. What did we just pick up? I suppose I have to go back to him? Yeah, return to Ludwig. Well, before we do, let's Now let's just do that first. Let's stay on track. Then we'll go and talk to Phyllis.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Just keep working.
Prefabricated living, just like home. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Found it.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
Of course you do.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Okay. So what's next?
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Well, we gotta go there.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss.
Got it.
Thompson.
Yeah, I already got that, so,
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
Wow.
I
You don't
need
sugarcoat
the brain
things.
of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Okay, seems logical. How am I supposed to get it?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries, so you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
Or maybe one that's powered down or something? So, Pavati, can you help with this?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Sure, yeah, okay. What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Water's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact.
Oh, same difference,
I had to be all
yeah.
prissy about my grammar around you.
No, there's a very big difference between you have and don't have, but will get soon. Alright, simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Fantastic. I'll let you be. Alright. So we will finish that quest up when we do everything else and decide how we want to shunt the power of the main quest line to get off the planet. Phyllis Granger. Phyllis Daly. Okie dokie. Looks like she's in the cannery. See what she wants. Probably in the actual workshop area. Oh, there's a ramp there. So this is the cannery, huh? Cool. What is in here? Terminal I could use, which I won't yet. Go snooping around straight away.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
My feet are not tender, in fact. But I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Yeah, okay, so yes, thank you, right away, gravesite fees. Let me collect them.
Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
This is probably the same note we found over at the doctor's. You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fee?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said he shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, it could have just exploded in his hand, you know, and blown his hand off instead. Well, it must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I remember this. This was so funny. I thought you said you were a closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Wow, I love that.
Suicide's a crime.
Terrible.
The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
So it's on the person closest to them. The closest living relative to their position at the time of death. Oh my god. Can't be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
So you didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright, well, I'll let you go back to working in this horrible place. Oh, shit. I wonder why they didn't have to do all that then. Like, why did the paperwork go through? Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Oh, I think these are consumable. Yeah, like I've got a load of gravesite fees. Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Does it do anything? Long Spaces Guide. I don't know what we do with that then. Maybe we have to give it to someone. Maybe it's a quest reward and we just found it early. I'm not gonna go picking a lock. The Office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infections have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed the staff to transform the old domiciles into sick houses. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier. As spaces we're expected to face up to reality. Can't carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate the worthiness for that privilege. Find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague. The best thing to do, yourself and your family, is to don your jumpers and come to work. Yes, because, you know, spread it more. Fucking tool. More valuable to the company that the people who are sick with a plague don't come to work. And then people will stop getting sick. Yeah. Probably can't reach it. Okay, we got the last gravesite fee. We'll give it to old Silas. I'm going to come out in the wrong place again, but... Watch out for dissenters in our midsts. I can't speak today. Words, they're not there. I think the old community centre is one of these as well, but we're getting near the end of the streams. That will be our next job, is getting Old Man Abernathy his medicines. And then we decide if we're going to give it to someone. Look at the, like, there's different types of grave sites as well. There's these cool illuminated, like, capstones, and then there's these cages. This is like the kind of graves they used to put on witches in, like, the medieval days so that they couldn't come back to life and get out. I want to say there was actually a grave like that in the cemetery where my... pretty sure I remember seeing one like that when I was a kid and I used to go there with my mum.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
Alright, we need to talk about Eugene first.
Yeah? What about him?
First, I know you buried him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
Alright. It could be worth something.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
This is making more sense now. So the reason this guy actually got buried is he didn't get buried. Silas just lied that he buried the guy. Oh boy. Alright, I'll keep an eye out.
Let me know if you find anything.
So about the fees.
You run into any trouble?
Yep, all done.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
So, I went out of my way.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Well, hey, that's all I'm asking. I was hoping for something more tangible, though.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Reputation increase as well, nice. Abernathy's trying to hide an illness, by the way.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
We've got an extra 150 bits. Nice. Yeah, well, he was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see.
Oh my god, really? Okay, well, let me ask about something else. I should actually go. We don't want to ask any of that nonsense. Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. Dear. Well. Save that game there, guys. And I think that's all the time we've got for the day. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here today.